Hello and welcome to my report. This is Simran Bajaj and I'll be giving you the latest updates from Assam. The sports goods industry in Assam has been severely hit by COVID-19. In an exclusive ground report done by EastMojo, we spoke with those dealing in sports goods in Guwahati and the situation is not bright for them. The sales for all the businesses have dipped except for those dealing in cycle or cycling related items, because during the pandemic the only sport which saw a growth was cycling. The shopkeepers, the shop owners, business owners are dealing with multiple blows, like inability to clear old stock because of low turnout of customers, and almost negligible sporting events happening in and around the city. Also, the prices for imported items have skyrocketed, but the only relief that they have is that the native Indian industries have kept a check on their prices.
अभी थोड़ा बहुत चल रहा है, हमको उतना नहीं हो रहा, पहले जैसा नहीं है हमको, अभी बहुत फर्क चल रहा है।
मतलब वही लॉकडाउन से पहले कितना चलता था और अभी मतलब कितना कुछ फर्क?
लॉकडाउन में तो दुकान बंदे था ना आपको,
पहले
पूरा
और अब में मतलब
बहुत का फर्क है आपको। जहाँ 10,000 15,000 सेल होता था, अभी 3,000 4,000 सेल हो रहा है। ऐसा हो रहा है आपको। हम लोग सोच रहे हैं सीजन आएगा तो बिक्री होगा, वही है खुलने से दुकान ये
And in another news, journalist bodies and politicians have condemned the arrest of senior journalist and Republic TV editor-in-chief Arnab Goswami. Guwahati Press Club has termed Goswami's assault and arrest as unfortunate. I quote them. They said that the manner in which Goswami was arrested clearly leaves room for suspicion towards witch hunting. Editors Guild of India has also condemned Goswami's arrest and called the event extremely distressing. And Assam BJP leaders have also condemned his arrest. NIDA convener and Assam Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma has condemned the arrest and said it's like emergency days in Maharashtra. Assam Chief Minister Sarvananda Sonowal said it's a black day for Indian democracy, whereas Assam Forest and Environment Minister Parimal Shuklavadya said that this is the direct collapse of the fourth pillar of democracy and it's like undeclared state of emergency. In another news, NGT has declared Oil India Limited's Bagjan oil field as illegal. The National Green Tribunal found that the oil field operating, that the Bagjan oil field is operating without mandatory environmental clearances, along with 26 other oil fields in the state. That's the update that I have so far. Thank you.
Hello and welcome. This is Tripura correspondent Chandan Pandey and I'm going to give you today's update. In the first update coming in from the state, the Tripura government has initiated process to provide an honorarium to all the community leaders from the indigenous group. So in a recent notification issued by the Tripura Tribal Welfare Department, LT Darlong, who is the director, he has sought the application form from all the community leaders within the end of November. So which means once they submit their application form, which has asked them to submit their names, their whereabouts, and also from when they have been holding the charge of the community leader of any specific community. We have been trying to speak with some of the community leaders, but we got a quote from the senior CPIM leader and former MP from East Tripura constituency, Jitendra Chaudhary, who has reacted sharply against this decision of the government. He said that just ahead of the ADC election, the Tripura government has decided to provide an honorarium amount of rupees 2,000. It could be a part of pre-poll ploy by the ruling BJP and IPFT government. He also said that even though if the government desires to give them an honorarium, it should be ensured that the fund is given to only to those who are in real community leaders and not to those who have affiliation with the ruling BJP and IPFT government. The copy is already live on our website. I would request our viewers to read it at www.eastmojo.com. You will get the detailed copy there. In the next update coming in from the state of Tripura, on Wednesday, class 8 student school going girl had died by suicide. We have been trying to speak with the police official. After contacting with the subdivision officer from Bisalgarh, we got to know that the girl was in depression and she was also in love with one of her neighbor who is a student in class 10. So the family members have, although not registered any complaint against anyone, but the police has registered a unnatural death and the body was sent for autopsy from where the body will be later on handed over to the family members. Also, to inform our viewers, there is also a copy live on our website at www.eastmojo.com, where a 6 instance where the Chief Minister of Tripura, Biplab Kumar Dev, courted controversy against him. The copy is already live on our website. Please read it at www.eastmojo.com. This is Chandan Pandey reporting from Agartala.
Good evening, this is Sally Kapai and I'm reporting from Manipur. And in today's report, Dr. Muhammad Siddiqur Rahman, who is an assistant professor teaching at Lilong Hauribi College in Tobal district, has been suspended from his service after he made an allegation speech against an independent candidate, Mr. Abdul Nasir, who is fraying for the Pipal election from the 38 Lilong constituencies. In fact, the suspension order was issued by the Commissioner of Higher and Technical Education, Mr. Hari Krishna, under the Central Civil Services Rules of 1965. In the suspension order, it stated that Mr. Rahman had attended a public meeting on October 21 at the residence of Mr. Andas Khan, who is also an independent candidate from the same constituency. So in this specific speech, he had delivered certain allegations related to the public activities against Mr. Abdul Nasir. In fact, Mr. Nasir is among the 6 MLAs who had resigned from the Congress party, and 5 of them had joined the BJP ruling party. However, Mr. Nasir had not joined any political party, but for this specific upcoming Pipal election, even though he is contesting as an independent candidate, he has been backed by the ruling BJP party. That is one of the reasons yesterday the Chief Minister of Manipur, N. Biren Singh, had attended a public meeting held at Lilong, and he also requested the voters from the Lilong to vote for Mr. Nasir. As per the order stated, the complaint was in fact filed by the worker of Mr. Nasir against the assistant professor, following which the CEO Manipur office had instructed the deputy commissioner of the district for an inquiry, and accordingly they had submitted the report. And according to the CEO, the joint CEO, Mr. Pono, Mr. Rahman should not have attended the public meeting because as a government servant, they are violating the code of conduct. So this is one of the reasons a disciplinary proceeding has been issued against him, and as per the order, he has been asked not to leave the headquarters without taking permission from the authority during the suspension period. This is Sally Kapai and I'm reporting for EastMojo from Manipur.
Hello and a very good evening. This is Princess Rashi reporting for EastMojo.com from Meghalaya. For my today's report, we're going to speak about 2 issues. Firstly, about the Greenwood Resort wedding fiasco, and the other is concerning Meghalaya government hold dialogue with Israel government to set up Center of Excellence. Now, firstly, we're going to speak about the Greenwood Resort wedding fiasco. Now, remember, it was in the month of June 27th, 2020, when there were several attendees from Meghalaya who had violated the COVID-19 protocols that were set in by the Meghalaya government. They had violated these protocols and had attended a wedding which is in the neighboring state of Assam. And from there, it was a turmoil where, some of them had tested positive for COVID-19, and there were several accusations to the government who was involved in giving the passes. If you're interested in wanting to know more details of the story, do visit eastmojo.com under the Meghalaya section. We have a detailed story concerning this wedding fiasco. Now, in the major development that has taken place, when speaking to Superintendent of Police City, that is Vivek Aim, he's informed that they've seen progress in the investigation, because following those violation, an FIR was submitted by the Deputy Commissioner of East Khasi Hills District and also from Ripoy District after a magisterial inquiry was carried out. So recently, Vivek Aim has informed that we're soon to expect that this inquiry will be completed very soon. So further details are on the website. Do check it out for more information. Now, in another news that we are talking about is the Meghalaya government has met up with the ambassador of Israel yesterday on Wednesday and held talks concerning about setting up of two center of excellence in the state, and this will be mainly for agriculture and horticulture, and they're expecting that these two COE, that is Center of Excellence, they are expecting it to be set up in Jonksha, which will be in East Khasi Hills district, and Dawagri in East Garo Hills. We have also put up a deferred live when the Chief Minister Conrad K. Sangma had briefed the media, along with the Ambassador of Israel had briefed the media yesterday. This is all from Meghalaya. This is Princess Rashir reporting for East Mojo from Meghalaya.